It's Todd. I keep saying the same stuff over and over again that some things are universal and it doesn't matter the nationality, the culture, or the country. Now, the videos I've been showing have been about women in China, but we all know that women in the West, in the United States, say the same stuff. I dated a girl back in my 20s. Her father was Korean and her mother was Italian. Plus, she was a model. One day she asked me what would I do if I ever won the lottery. I told her I would just kick back on the beach for the rest of my life. She never asked me what my future plans are. She only asked me what I would do if I won the lottery. As if winning the lottery is something, everyone can do and it's easy and simple. She said she had to break it off with me because she needed a man with ambition. Okay? I said, okay. But I never told her that I was planning on going to grad school or any of my future plans. She left me for a guy who was still in school, who was just starting to go to school to become a chef. And I already had my undergrad degree. Okay, in one of Kevin Samuel's videos, I remember he pointed out to a woman that most women do not know what most professionals do. I couldn't show clips of this video because they would get copyright. I did try. That he was talking to a woman and he asked her, what professions make that type of money? And she couldn't answer. And most women cannot answer that particular question. They want a lawyer, they want a doctor, they want a businessman, but they don't know what it takes to get to that level. Now, back in the 90s, I knew a girl who told me she only dates stockbrokers. I guess she wanted to be different because her friends are saying they want to date doctors and lawyers, so she wanted to stand out, so she says stockbrokers. Now, stockbrokers is retail sales. And what she should have been going for was the men in corporate sales. In order to become corporate sales, you have to have an MBA or a master's in business. And their starting salary right out of college or right out of grad school is equal to just your base salary, not the bonuses and all the other bunch of stuff, to what stockbrokers make after 2 years. All right? And also within corporate sales, you know that if you can last in investment banks for about 2 years in corporate sales, for 7 years, you will walk away a multimillionaire. So these women say they want these type of men, but they don't even know what these men do or what it takes to get to that particular level. Now, the woman in the video who is from China describes what men with ambition really wants in a woman. And she is absolutely correct. And it's the same stuff that Kevin Samuels have told women. Just I keep saying that some things are just universal, no matter what nationality, culture, or country you're in. What men want who have that type of ambition, who's making that type of money, is the same thing men want at that level all over the world. Now, in the last video clip, I do put something about Passport Brothers. Passport Brothers in China. So do not forget to like, subscribe, comment, and all that stuff. Here's the videos.
Do you think marrying a man with ambition and drive is an easy task? Some young ladies always say they want to marry a man with ambition and drive. But the key is, what can you offer in exchange for that ambition and drive? If a person truly has ambition and drive but ultimately doesn't make money, would you still think he has ambition? Wouldn't you think he's just messing around? Alright, let's say the man really does have ambition and drive and he finally makes money. Now, what kind of woman do you think such a man is most likely to marry? Will he marry a woman who is as strong as he is? Will he marry a woman who is busy with her career every day, with a personality as tough as his? Let me tell you, he definitely won't. Such a man will not marry an older woman with no emotional intelligence, who is also strong-willed. Look at many wealthy people around us. I know a rich man in the automotive industry. When he was young, it wasn't that he didn't meet young and beautiful actresses, nor was it that he didn't date PhD graduates from prestigious universities, like some high-educated older women. So why did he end up choosing a girl from the bottom, who didn't even graduate from middle school? The reason is simple. I've met that girl. Isn't it because she's young, beautiful, has a good figure, has emotional intelligence, can provide emotional value, can tolerate this rich man's bad temper, and sincerely admires him? So from this, female friends, you can see, if you really have ambition and a bad temper, then don't fantasize about finding a man who is even more ambitious and stronger than you. Marriage is not a competition. It's a complement of values. Only when you understand this can you live well, otherwise keep dreaming. I'll say it 1,000 times, even if only 1 out of 100, or even 1 in 10,000 women can understand, it's not in vain. Please wake up. Men, they all want younger and more beautiful women. This is the unchanging truth.
万到5万一个月吧。
For the past 6 years, my boyfriends have basically all been foreigners. It's been 6 years since I last dated a Chinese man. I graduated from a university in Maoming, Guangdong, and my monthly income is around 20,000 to 50,000 yuan. Speaking of the differences between foreign men and Chinese men, I feel that Chinese men tend to have a stronger protective instinct. While this might be a positive trait for many people, it doesn't suit me. I prefer my partner to give me enough freedom, rather than always trying to protect me. For example, I don't want him to assume I'll definitely catch a cold just because I got caught in the rain. Actually, I'm strong at heart and don't think getting rained on is a big deal. There's no need to worry too much. While concern is certainly good, too much concern makes me feel diminished. In comparison, I think the advantage of foreign men is that if they are committed, they are truly very committed. Especially when they find someone who truly belongs to them, they won't stray or get involved in affairs. Of course, there are bad men all over the world. This is not limited by borders. If they are under 30 years old, foreign men might be more inclined to enjoy life, and they can be very committed while having fun. But being with them might not involve long-term plans. On the other hand, Chinese men usually start thinking about settling down between the ages of 25 and 30, whereas foreign men start showing stronger stability after 30.